Hello good people, back with me again, Dimas Aditya. So today's topic is too fast is useless, whereas too slow is dangerous. So first of all, I want to ask you guys, what goes through your mind when you find someone walking back and forth in front of your house or in public places wearing a mask 2 or 3 years ago? So some of you might think, if you're a positive person, then you might think, oh, maybe they are sick, or maybe they are covering up their face because they want to avoid dust hitting their face. Or maybe if you are a negative person, maybe you will try to think like, oh, maybe he's trying to hide his identity, or maybe they are a criminal. But everything is different now. Everything is reversed. You will be anxious, you will be suspicious if you find someone not wearing a mask. You will try to avoid that person and think like, oh my god, why is he not wearing a mask? Or why is she not wearing a mask? Oh, it's so annoying. Why these kind of people exist? Or maybe if you're that kind of aggressive person, maybe you will say, why the heck are you not wearing the mask? Why are you not obeying the rules? I know. I've met that person. I've met that kind of person, so I know. So I ask you, what was wrong with wearing a mask 2 or 3 years ago? And what's the difference now? Any idea? So actually, there is nothing wrong with the mask, and the difference is not just the mask itself, not the styles, not that, but the difference is the timing and the situation. In the past, masks were not a necessity, so most people only wear masks when they are riding motorbikes or when they are sick. But when the COVID-19 pandemic hits, like right now, masks have become a necessity. Using masks in public places are mandatory. Everyone wears a mask, and the style now also varies. There are batik masks, there are scuba masks, there are also masks with their own filters, and masks with human face motifs, and also animals motif, and so on and so on. And masks have become a commodity that sells very well right now. Because what? Because why? Because the timing is right. So what can we get from all that? It's not accepted, and most of the time it will be considered as a failure. Let's take an example. First example is vape. Why do I take vape? Because back then not many people know about vape, because vape was thought as a weird item. But actually vape has been around for a long time. So vape, according to Compass.com, as I research, Phil Ray and Norman Jacobson commercialized e-cigarettes, or as we know now as vape. They gave the product the name vape in 1979. So think about that. It has been around for a long time. And at the time, it didn't sell very well. Cigarette lovers still think conventional cigarettes as the go-to cigarettes, because they find vape as a strange item. Like, why would you use an electric to light a vape? Like, to be cool, yeah, but for the price, nah. Conventional cigarettes are still favorite, so nobody buys vape at a time. But look at it now. Vape is very popular. You can find many shapes of vape. I mean, like, there are a lot of varieties of vape, from functions and shape, and also the flavor of the liquid. You can find it anywhere. Like, if you go around your city, you might find a lot of vape shop along the way. Another example is podcasts. So podcast actually has a history that is not much different from vape. Podcasts appeared at the same time at the birth of the iPod at 2001. And the podcast name itself only started to be used in 2004. But first, who cared about podcasts? Even though it has been included as a feature in iTunes, nobody actually used it. I mean, like, somebody use it, but not much. Even you, maybe not all of you have tried podcasts back then, right? But now podcasts have been really popular, and you guessed it, you know what I mean. Daddy Podcast 321 close the door, right? But that's on YouTube. But now you can find it on Spotify and so on. So as you can see, a lot of products are actually useful, but have failed because they came up at the wrong time. Therefore, the time chosen to launch a product or breakthrough must be carefully considered, because whatever it is, it can only be useful and can provide added value if it appears at the right time. So after all that I said just now, once again, when the time is right, when human resources are more open to accepting information technology as part of their work, the breakthroughs we have made provide enormous added value. So basically, all of that can provide benefits if it comes at the right time. When is it? When we already have sufficient insight and when we feel like we need it. So to end this, everything that comes up in the wrong time will not provide any added value. And I ask you one last time, have we made the right decisions out of necessity or simply just fulfilling our ambition? That's all from me. Thank you very much. See you next time.